Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. Oh wow, look what's come out straight away. You, the Queen of Pentacles, as the situation. Oh, you're on your mind here. This is your general reading for June the 16th through to the 30th. It is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Just take parts of it may resonate, so take what feels right and leave the rest. If you'd like to skip this shuffling, there will be a timestamp in the description box below. There is a vacuum in the background. I do apologize, Capricorn, but I just want to get this out for you, and I kind of just need to do it now. So let's just hope that's not too annoying noise. I might be able to find some audio trick to get rid of it, but we'll see. And what else do I want to say to you, Capricorn? There's a solstice coming up. There is a solar eclipse coming up as well. So let's see how this affects you. And we're moving into Cancer season. So there's a lot of big energies around. Eclipses either eclipse things in or out of your life. So there might be some big changes as well. So let's see what we can get for Capricorn. Okay, crossed by the Chariot, which is the Cancer energy we're in at the moment. So might be just finding it hard to connect to yourself. The Hermit at the base, the Ace of Cups in the recent past, the Eight of Cups in the near future, Judgment, you in the position. Surrounding energies, we have the Strength card. Hopes and fears, we have the Five of Wands. And outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card. We've just also had a lunar eclipse. There's another lunar eclipse coming as well. So, yeah, I think, you know, the energies around the planetary movements might be affecting you with this reading, Capricorn. I'm just going to pull one more card for you, a message from Soul and Spirit from the universe, from the Animal Spirit cards. What can we get for Capricorn? Too many cards there, Capricorn. Okay. Oh, Stingray. Okay, beautiful. Stingray came out as a message. So water energy there. Let's get stuck into it, shall we, Capricorn? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, as we mentioned, is your card. One of your cards in the deck anyway. Beautiful energy, the Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, looking after herself, looking after her body, looking after her physical reality, making some good decisions, nurturing her finances, her home, and very much, yeah, feeling pretty happy, you know. She's the antidote to that devil energy, which is also a Capricorn energy, but she makes those good decisions so she doesn't feel stuck. You're being crossed by the Cancer card, and we are in Cancer energy, or moving into it anyway. So the Chariot, and that is the Chariot is energy that's kind of blocking you. It's conflicts. It's wanting to win a conflict or resolve a conflict here. So it's actually feels very much against, it feels like a big block actually. It feels like there's just this big thing in front of you, a big conflict that needs to be sorted out and resolved here. And it's like, I just want to go back to like my normal state. It feels like it's not normally you. It's like something that you don't normally come up against, Capricorn. And it's like, oh, what do I do with this? This feels so big and heavy and hard to get past. It's so almost immovable, this energy. And the Queen of Pentacles, you know, normally it's you're used to being able to work things out, find solutions, manage things quite well. And this is quite a challenge for her. This might be bigger than what she's normally used to dealing with here. So we have crowning you the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. It's kind of like, I get this exasperated energy of I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do with this. I've tried, and nothing seems to be working. And the Nine of Wands is the message of the Nine of Wands is actually you're very close to resolving this, closer than you probably think. And so the next wand is not going to be a struggle. It's going to be releasing that struggle and letting it go. So the next time, it's closer than you think, the solution to this, to stepping back into feeling yourself again. So something's blocking that energy here. And, you know, you have this, there's a history of struggle here with this Nine of Wands. You know, you have fought and won and built up this resilience in the past. But, and it feels like this again on the surface, but I feel like there's something else going on as well. And it's saying that the energy, you're closer than you think. So let's deep down, we have this beautiful Virgo energy of the Hermit at the base of the reading. And this is what's happening deep down, an energy that usually tends to dictate, and it's like what's happening either on a soul level or on a deep subconscious level that is kind of influencing everything else in the reading. And so if this is the base energy, which is the Hermit, it's looking deep down inside yourself for answers, trying to find the way past this, big block to nurturing yourself or being yourself, or a block to making your physical reality feel safe and protected. So there's very much a soul searching going on energy with this Hermit card, which if you are looking for answers, the answers will be found deep inside yourself. It's actually really a wise energy, and it's tapping into an ancient part of yourself. So it's like you've got to really go deep into some deep recesses to get past this big block that's in front of you at this moment, Capricorn. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups. So there has been a healing, a replenishment, a renewal here. There's love coming through, a new beginning with this Ace of Cups energy. And this is the energy that's just moving out. It's recently come into your life, and it's just passing out of your life. And it's kind of, we always look at the recent past as to what's triggered the situation that's happened here. And often when you get like a new beginning on a heart level, it does bring up, it can bring up blocks. It can. But there's been a glimmer of a fresh new start, a new beginning on your emotional fulfillment level, on your heart level. And so this is something you're trying to kind of, like the Queen of Pentacles does, she takes a seed and she nurtures it and makes it into something solid and concrete and makes really wise decisions around that. And that Hermit energy is very wise energy as well. So there's a lot of wisdom that a reservoir of wisdom that you can tap into here, Capricorn. And so that's what that beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy of the situation is trying to do. She's trying to make the most of this Ace of Cups energy that's come through here. It's like, how can I bring this healing and replenishment and new love, the energy of rebirth? How can I turn that into something long-term and nourish it so it's something that is solid and stable in my life? And that's kind of where I feel like come up against some kind of really big block here as to making that happen. That seems to be like the big struggle that Queen of Pentacles is trying to do. She's a real great character. I love the Queen of Pentacles. One of my favourite cards of the deck. And in the near future, we have the Eight of Cups, which is saying goodbye to a situation, turning your back and leaving a situation that has no longer been fulfilling you, or it felt like something was missing. This is you making the decision to turn around and leave and not engage with the energy. So for some of you, it's a physical leaving, detaching yourself. For others, this is an energetic detachment, and it can actually be an internal energy as well of, I'm not going to connect to that, that self-deprecating thought or humor anymore. I'm going to embrace a different energy about myself. Or it could be around a person, you know, or a situation, that job or that relationship. It just doesn't fulfill me, that, or even an aspect of it. So it's an interesting energy, this Eight of Cups. So I think when you kind of, the decision and the answer, you will find an answer here, how to get past that big block with that Chariot, a conflict that you're trying to surpass. And the answer is to turn around and detach and leave something behind that hasn't been fulfilling you. So it's very much, you know, we've got this energy of fulfillment. How do we nourish this and manifest it and let it grow in our life? And the answers are very deep within, and that's exactly what you will realize. You have to let something go. This could even be a habit of some sorts. And here we have, again, we were talking about rebirth. This is you. The Judgment card can often represent a rebirth. So this is you in the situation going, yep, I'm clearing out. I want to clear out. I want this rebirth. I want those things from the past to come up and be healed and cleared. I want this replenishment. I want this. And it's like announcing to all parts of your cells and your body and all parts of your energy system, this is what's happening. And so it's responding in kind and going, boo, 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 boo. Okay, we're coming up. What are you going to do? And then suddenly it's like, boom, you got so much of it. You were like, okay, I know I called you forth to be cleared, but it seems like a wall of it. And now I don't know what to do because it just seems really huge and big. But this is something that you are trying to manifest and yourself in your life. You're the catalyst. You're the change agent for this rebirth. So energy surrounding you, we have the eight. It is an 8, but it's the Strength card. And interesting, the infinity is like an 8 as well, the infinity symbol. So 8 is often about, you know, money and abundance as well. So, and this is the energy around you and surrounding you, that there's also strength. You have the strength that you need to be able to get through this, because it feels like you do need to be really strong to break through that block. It's solid, like it's made of, there's a protection, there's a self-protective, an old habit of self-protection that needs to be blasted apart. And it's kept you very protected. You know, it's the Chariot cards dons its armor. It's like a solid stone structure here. But you have the strength to have everything within you, the strength to blast through this and to remove this. So that's what's the positive thing. And again, we have Virgo meets Leo. So if you have any Virgo in your chart, you've got 2 Virgo cards that have come up. The Strength card is mostly a Leo card, but it is Virgo, the Maiden meets Leo. So this Virgo energy, the Strength card is the Maiden meets the Lion. It is the feminine meets the ego. It's a softening of the ego, basically, but not saying you've got an ego. It's a sense of, in a way, that Maiden is a interesting combination of that Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit energy, that you're a resource inside of yourself, that you can overcome whatever seems so big and terrifying and too hard in your life. So, and once you can tap into that energy, you know you've got that within yourself. The possibilities are infinite here, Capricorn. So, yeah, it's very much saying you have the resilience, you have all the strength and everything around you that you need. And there could be people around you that can be helping you. So if there are any Virgos around you, they will be very helpful at this moment in time. So we have hopes and fears. Well, this is the conflict here, that you're not wanting to, it's a fear more so than a hope, really, but also breaking through. There needs to be conflict ending in victory for that, the Chariot card. So it does also need a conflict to kind of blow it apart. So it's kind of a weird energy that you need it, but you also don't want it, but you need to resolve it. So that's why it's come up as the hopes and fears there. For the outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles. So in comes the stability again, which is good. This is what you were looking for. This is what that Queen of Pentacles was trying to bring into her life. And things on a financial or home front, or just in terms of your self-worth as well, are starting to feel a lot more stable. You feel like you're in control of it, not the other way around. You feel like you've got your head in the right space with this. You feel like, that you've made some really good decisions around this. So career, money, home, definitely you're feeling a lot more stable and happy. You built some good foundations here again. So it's going to end well with some stability coming back to that, Capricorn. We have as the message from Spirit or Solar Spirit, whatever you want to call it, we have the stingray. So some of you might want to call it God. But we have the stingray, and the stingray just look at looks like he's got a little happy face there. He's a cheeky little fellow, this stingray. He's like, yeah, I like to play, and accidentally sometimes I do the wrong thing and I mess up, but that's okay because I learn from my mistakes, and that's the energy of this stingray energy. But from every challenge and mistake or obstacle that I come across, I develop more backbone. I develop my spine. I develop my confidence. I develop my own system of supporting myself. I develop a sense of, it's really, I'm just looking at stingray here. I don't know. I'm just getting the funniest energy of this stingray. It's like a kid poking its tongue out going, nah, 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 I did it. You couldn't catch me. And it's kind of this playful, silly energy. And I don't know why it's coming up, Capricorn. But it's coming up to kind of say, you could do it and don't take it too seriously, basically. And you can definitely do this. Your inner child is saying, egging you on, almost saying you can do this, you can overcome it. It's like pulling the wool over someone else's eyes and just playing a silly game with somebody. And it's like, I guess the message is don't take part of the way to overcome and this big serious block is to actually play with it and be a little bit playful with it, and it will break it down. Connect in with your inner child and maybe have a laugh. Find some ways to kind of just, if it seems too big, it's okay to be childish and poke your tongue out at it. And that actually might be enough to shift your energy. So it just is really lovely childlike energy, and it feels like that's the energy that you need to tap into. So with this stingray energy. So yeah, allow yourself to laugh, be silly, have a little bit of a play, because that will help break down those structures of that Chariot card that's blocking you so much, and break down some barriers, some of those protective barriers in terms of, we always put up barriers as to who we are, and this could very much be, this is you're putting up a very strong protective barrier here. And so allowing that barrier, laughter, humour, silliness always allows that barrier to come down. And this could be around somebody in your life as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be you, but very much that sort of energy. So I hope that makes sense, Capricorn. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.